everyone again. I'm sure you might have recognized that. It's a Say Anything song, and I'm going to attempt to teach you to play the song. I'll first start out by saying it's not for the faint of heart. Being Say Anything, they use a lot of odd-shaped chords, and it might take some time getting used to these. So if you don't have much experience, I would suggest skipping this lesson, this song, or whatever, but I think I should be able to teach you guys pretty easily. And if I give you a certain chord that you might think is too hard, like let's say I give you a D7 way up here, a bar chord, because we have those in here, or at least that's how it's written. I play it a little differently, but if I give you one of these and you don't want to play that, just play it as a regular D up here, or just a regular D down here. Either one, it doesn't matter. If I give you some messed up chord, just take whatever chord it is, like a G major 7, just play it a G major, and it'll sound basically the same. So let's get started right here. This is mostly going to be the chords part of it, but the chord part kind of matches up with the rest of it. It's actually not as hard of a song to play as I thought it would be. So let's get right into this here. Now, sorry about the table here, it's shaking my camera everywhere. This first opening intro part, first you might as well know the chords to it. It starts out on a G chord. Basically is 3, 3, open, open, 2, 2, 3. That's a G chord. And then it goes to a C, which is just open, 1, open, open, or no, open 2 on the D string, 3 on the A string, mute your low E. And then, sorry, this camera just isn't close enough to how I'd like it. And this table's getting really close. I should have done this elsewhere, but I can do this. Alright. Now, so far we got G, C, and then it's going to go to an E minor, which is just the second fret on these two strings, the D and the A, and then a D, which is 2, 3, 2. And that's the whole opening basic chord structure is G, C, E minor, D. And basically what I'm doing for strumming here is just this lower string, the A string there for that bass note, the A string again, oh, still the A string, if you can make sense out of that rhythm. It's a pretty simple rhythm to follow. You just have to keep up with it is all, and it's a 3 beat rhythm, so pretty simple there. Now the intro I was playing is kind of a little more advanced intro, I guess you would say, and basically you keep this shape of this G chord, the B and the E strings, sorry, B and E, on the 3rd fret there, and you just go up with this. So I just pick, and then those higher few strings, A string here, open, open, 2, open, open, 2, 3, open on the D, 2, 3, open, open, 2, 3, 3, 3, open, 2, 2, 2, open, 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 hammer on, and hammer off too. Now, that picking motion is basically get in the right position here. Low E, so if you can't tell, that's E, higher few strings, A, D, E. And then combine that with the finger motions, and you should get a pretty good sound out of this, I would hope. So that intro is pretty straightforward, and with a little practice you should be able to get it pretty easily. But here in the verses is where it starts to get a little difficult. Like we have a few odd chords here, like a G major 7. This is how I play it, is just index on the 3rd, ring finger on the 5th of the A. This index is on the E string, by the way, and then your ring finger on the 4th of the A string, or D string. And basically that's this G major 7 to a D7. Now in the tab that I'm reading off of, it goes from G major 7 to D major 7 up here. Which you can do, but I prefer down here because it's easier. Your hand's not going to get tired as quickly because you're not doing bar chords all the time. So I prefer this one. And basically that's just 2, 1, 2. In this. And you could just kind of go along with that 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 kind of motion. And that goes through the whole first verse, that I want to know your plans and how involved in them I am. And then it still goes through the when I go to sleep for good. But when he says, will I be forgiven, you can notice when you listen to the song that that's a different chord. And when he goes from this D7, for good, A minor 7 is the next one, which is, you've got your A minor here. And as we know, any shape like this, if we want the 7 chord of it, we remove the middle fret. So it's just 1, open, 2. Will I be forgiven? D suspended 4, whatever you want to call that. D sus 4 is easier to say, but I usually play it with all four of my fretting fingers because it's just a little easier, and I'm used to having to switch between them really fast. For like a few Beatles songs do that. A lot of Beatles songs actually have that little change, and that one too, but a lot of times I'll just play it like this with this middle finger down here on the 2nd fret, even though you don't need it. If you want, you could just play it like this, 2, 3, 3 on the G, B, and E string, but I just play it like this because it's muscle memory. For D, and then for D suspended 4, all you do is just add that pinky. So that whole first verse is that's all there is to it. And this G major 7 to D7 kind of thing, you do this, and that's one whole line. So I want to know your plan and how involved in them I am when I go to sleep for good. Will I be forgiven? And now we get to the If You Want Roses. It's kind of a neat little part here, but hang on, I got stuff in my computer. But basically, all there is to it is, and if you want a 7, then we have the C major 7/B, which is kind of a difficult chord, but there's an alternate way to do it, which is what I do. This tab that I found on it is really good. It's got different ways for every single chord, so whatever you're comfortable with and whatever sounds good you can do. So I just kind of picked it out a little bit beforehand, before this video, and figured out what I like and what is easier for me. And hopefully that'll make it easier for you too. I'm not for sure on that, but I'm hoping so. But if you want roses, that A7 we talked about, and then the C major 7/B, you can just play as a power chord on the 3rd fret here, and then add these 2 fingers on the 5th on the G and D strings. And then it's just straight C chord there. So that, and if you want roses, you can go buy a bouquet. G, C, G. If that just won't a 7, D, C major 7. What can I? E minor 7, which is a kind of a new one for this song. I haven't mentioned that in this video yet. Nope. So this, and if you want roses, you can go buy a bouquet. That is just A minor 7, C major 7, C. You can go G, or no, you can go buy a bouquet. If that just won't A minor 7, C major 7, C. Well, what can I, this E minor 7 chord, the way they have it written in this tab is usually E minor is here, we know that. E minor 7, you usually just add this 3rd fret on the B string. They have it as adding this 3rd fret on the E string too. And it sounds pretty close to the record actually, and it's actually a really good sound for it. And it's a lot easier when you're switching between chords for this chorus, and you'll find that out very soon. But so, well, what can I, E minor 7, then we're going to go to this G major 7 that we played before, and then back to that E minor 7. What can I say? You're what keeps me believing. That's the next part here. This is their chorus. And the chorus is pretty neat. It's actually got a real heavy meaning. I mean, if you just say it and listen to it as words, it can knock you down. It's pretty powerful stuff. But it starts out on the C add 9, which is basically a G chord with this 3rd fret on the B pushed as well. That's your G. All you do is take these 2 fingers and move them up or move them down so that you've got the 3rd on the A string and 2nd on the D string. And you notice that that's like the bottom end of a C, but the top end of a G put together. So there's that one, and that's another popular thing in a lot of songs. It's make sure you know this chord because it pops up quite a bit. I've seen it in a lot of the songs I've tried to play over the short time that I've been playing. So that's what your chorus starts out on, of course, when you say keeps, because it starts out as just the singer just saying, you're what keeps me believing. So you're what keeps me believing, E minor 7, that same one we talked about. Keeps me believing, the G's not gone, A minor 7, C add 9, put the E minor 7 in my G, or no, I did that wrong. C add 9 in my E minor 7, put the G in my A minor 7. When they C add 9 to E minor 7, it's G for C add 9, because that's what you G. And then back into that little intro riff there. And it's an easy enough chorus to understand. It's just you gotta remember these chords and what order they go in, which can kind of be a pain in the butt sometimes. But if you don't know of any, sorry, my arm itches like crazy for some reason. But if you don't know any decent tab sites, go to ultimateguitar.com, and it's a pretty good site. This is where I found this tab. So I think it's the one with 1 rating, a 5-star rating. You'll know it when you see it because at the top it's got a chart with all the different positions that you can play these chords in, so it's really handy. But you just got to memorize what order they go in and when you are supposed to play the chords in reference to where you sing them, the words. So again, that chorus is you're what C add 9, E minor 7, the G's not gone, A minor 7, C add 9 in my E minor 7, put the G in my A minor 7. And I know that sounds really funny, but if you think of it that way, it'll help you remember these chords a lot better. When they C add 9 to E minor 7, it's G, C add 9. It's all for you. It's G for C add 9. You. Too high. But, cause that's what you G. intro riff. So that's a pretty interesting concept there. That stupid arm keeps itching. I'm going to try and wrap this up really quickly because a 20-minute video is just too long. It's not going to get a lot of people to finish the whole thing. So basically, you've got your verse, which I just showed you. And then the chorus, which I just showed you too. And then we have this little part that's like at the end. After this little part, you kind of do the chorus twice and then that little intro riff. But this part where he starts singing "No More Fighting," this is only a waste of our time. It starts out on an E minor. No more fighting. And when he says fighting, it's an an A minor 7 add 4, which is this E minor 7 here. All you do is take your index finger off. So, and then we've got this G/B, which is just a G chord, basically. C add 9, and then G. And then back into the same progression. 'Cause soon we'll be leaving. Will the strength still be mine? I didn't run over the words for the first part, but it's no more fighting, that A7 add 4. This is G/B, C add 9, G. 'Cause soon we'll be A minor 7 add 9, C add 9, strength still be mine. And then there's kind of a little tab part. I don't know it. It's not included in this tab. I might try and find it, and if I do, I'll just post a little like 2-minute video sometime in response to this one. But that's that last kind of no more fighting part. And then we've got that intro riff, and then there's that I'll look after you till I die, and that's just a G. I'll see E minor for look out, E minor for D, G, I, C, till I, E minor, D, G, C, E minor, D, G, C, D, C. So it's just kind of a and then back into that chorus. And that's basically all there is to it. I hope you guys enjoy this video and all my other ones. This was kind of a spur-of-the-moment video, and also because I have nothing to do until about 5 o'clock. So I hope I explained it well enough for you. It's kind of a difficult song, and if you don't practice it, it can be a pain in the butt. But once you get it down, it's a really fun song to play, and it sounds really great too. I really like this tab that I found. I'm not sure who it was, and I doubt they'll ever know who I am. But let's see here. Tabbed by Guitar Kid 3792. If you somehow end up watching my videos, thank you for that tab. I've been looking for a decent tab for this song for a long time, and now I got one. If you guys have any suggestions for songs I should do, let me know, make a request, whatever. I will sure be able to try at any song you would want me to do. Whether or not I'll be able to do it worth a crap is iffy. If all else fails, if it's like a solo or something that's too fast for me, I could break it down and do it really slow for you. That would work too. You just have to work on speeding it up is all. As far as that goes, that's all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoy these. I have a lot of fun doing them. I have nothing better to do with my time. So I will see you next time. Over 300 views now, actually. I had 294 last night, and I just checked this morning, and I have like 312. So that's quite a big jump overnight. So I'm happy for that. Thanks, everyone, for watching. See you next time.